Welcome back to episode 10 of the whole podcast. We have made it to double digits. We're here. We're great. We're living life, living lavish. We have our guest star, the infamous, the iconic Orlando artist, up and coming. Actually, he's blowing up all over the scenes. He's the next Basquiat. We have my brother Carl Joseph, also known as CarlJosephArt, on Instagram. Better follow him. We'll plug in some creative pieces here and there. And yes, we are here to get a straight man's perspective on the whole life.
Exactly.
On the whole life.
Because they the biggest hoes. We need it. Wow.
It's only right. Wow. Double digits. 2 months in. Past 2 months now. You know, we had a hiatus. We had a little COVID hiatus, but we're back again and giving you the weekly love. All right. Introduce yourself. Do you have anything else to say?
Well, like you already did the great introduction. Carl Joseph. I'm an artist, predominantly painter, but I do dabble in different things.
How long have you been painting? Like, exclusively?
Oh, so when I took it serious, it was probably 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 7.
Why did I think it was
longer?
I think he doesn't want to age himself, but I feel like it was older than that.
Where?
Well, he said when he took it seriously.
It was probably like when I took it serious. I mean, I stopped when I first got into college. I stopped for some time, and then I got back into it. I'll say after like 2015.
Oh, okay. And what's your favorite thing about being an artist?
My favorite thing, I get to take what's on my mind and actually make it real.
So you're into, like, you said painting, more abstract, or what kind of pieces do you go for?
I would most rather do abstract because, I mean, they're realistic. I like realistic as well, but it depends on what I'm doing. Depends on the type of painting I'm painting, if it has some type of message. What I don't like painting is paintings that really don't have a message when, normally just paint someone's like grandma art, dad. I mean, it has to have some type of...
So what do you think you hate about the art industry, especially just like living in Orlando? Do you think Orlando has a really good art scene?
That's a good question.
I don't think it's okay. There's some great artists in Orlando, but I don't think is as big as other cities. Like, let's say, maybe Atlanta, New York, or something like that. It's not on that level.
Not as big.
No. I've been trying to get even out of Orlando more. My art out of Orlando, trying to get it seen other places.
I feel like we should just like not say art. You know how people don't want to say I'm an artist, I'm this, I'm that. They just like, I'm a creative soul, creative mind, almost like Kanye.
Yeah. Everyone's a creative now.
That's facts. I like to say the same thing too. I don't like to say, because I think about different stuff. It's not just painting, so I could do different things.
See, I'm a creative.
So I don't like to say.
This is my art. This is our art. Yeah. We're creatives, guys. We're logical. In the minds and the souls, we're basically painters too. We paint with our voices.
Exactly.
With our voices. So, let's get to some ho shit. I feel like down to the nitty gritty. Because I feel like, I mean, art is about expressing yourself. We express ourselves here every day. That's why art is not about conforming, I feel like. I feel like you always have to get outside the box, find. So that's why, it blends well with us, with the whole podcast. This is what we're all about, right? But yeah, speaking of new art, Kanye dropped his album, Donda. How are you feeling? Have you listened? That is art. That is very much art.
I do like it, yes.
Have you listened?
I love the visuals for it too. I think
that's how I knew it. You might be a genius.
Like the live thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Huh?
I like the whole thing.
The
live.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, he doesn't have a music video out, right?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have a music video out. He doesn't need a music video.
Yeah.
I
like the cover more than... honestly, more than Drake's, though.
Oh, honestly, Drake's... How do you feel about... being an artist, how do you feel about Drake's cover art?
With the pregnant thing?
Yes, just the emojis.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he got somebody else pregnant? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe,
but how do you feel as an artist that, like, his art, like, the album cover?
I think it's different. I think...
really?
Yeah, a little bit. What other
Drake is not
artists
gonna. If Drake will see this, he's not gonna be
what
mad
other
at
what other artists done it?
That's true.
Just
I
like
mean,
that.
because it's so like, why would you do it though?
I saw this
We don't
tweet.
know.
It's obviously, you know, people make up things. It was like the last time he was talking about the album was 9 months ago. And so
Oh
he's
my
been
gosh,
laboring,
I hate those
and it's coming
tweets.
out on Labor Day, and I'm
I
like,
hate
I
those
know he
tweets.
wasn't thinking of that, but
Maybe he was thinking
No,
about that.
He was.
no, that reminds me of that stupid thing where they were like, where what's that song that he says? I only love my bed and my mom, and then they try to be like, his son's name is my bed. That's why he's saying that he loves his son. No, nigga, that nigga was hiding his son.
What's the name of the album again?
Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy.
He's
You have
saying-
what? 9 pregnant girls on your album cover.
Is it really? Oh, 9. Okay.
It's 9. So
Quick math. I couldn't do it. 369 is
Certified
3.
Lover Boy.
Wait.
I mean, I don't know. What if the whole Certified Lover Boy having a lot of girls? We all know Drake has a lot of girls.
You know, but I don't really.
it's kind of on the
You know,
nose. I think
I don't really like sentimental Drake.
sentimental. I
Who
don't
says
think
it's
that
gonna
is
be sentimental? Who says it's gonna be all
I
sentimental?
don't know. Certified Lover Boy. I don't know. I like.
It sounds like it,
To
but
me, my head goes to like ho, like because
Oh, yeah,
everybody
that's-
thinks
that's what I need.
I
I need
think
some
that's what I'm
whole
gonna
That's
shit.
hear.
what- but he's probably gonna like flip it. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't. Like, people love the singing. I don't like singing Drake like that all the
he's
time.
gonna talk about being in Dodge Stadium.
Look, I like singing Drake. Being
On the Dodge Stadium with the girl with the fatty. What's her name?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I feel that. Look, honestly,
He fell in love with the booty.
okay, but imagine you're just like. You ever think about it? Even when you're older, like, and you're a kid or something, dates like a celebrity. That like imagine like
because we were talking about this. It was who was it? It was like Lionel Richie is dating this like younger girl, and you were like, oh, what if like your kid was like dating Zayn when you were
like imagine somebody who's your celebrity crush.
Rihanna.
Okay, so imagine you get older, right? And then you have a kid. Your kid is 18.
Okay.
Rihanna's like what, in her 40 somethings, whatever, but
Okay.
she's still looking good. Imagine she dates your son.
Jeez.
How would you feel though?
I'd be like, can I get a turn?
Whoa! Wait, hold on now. Hold on, father son running trains.
They do it all the time.
No.
They do it all the time.
No. We got a good. That's too much of a whole shit right there. That's too much.
It's Rihanna, man.
Oh my god! But like,
First of all, let's not talk about Rihanna like that. Not my girl.
for real. She would never. But
How you know? You don't know what she
we
do.
know Rihanna.
You know her.
Rihanna is our
As a fellow
sister.
Pisces, I know her very
She has.
well.
She is our certified quality cooch.
We know
Remember
Rihanna.
that?
Yes,
She's
true.
a certified quality cooch of the week. Goes out to Rihanna.
Yep.
All right.
Rihanna.
Last week. Oh, if you don't know, we call out celebrities who we think have quality cooch.
Who was last week? I already forgot.
Last week was Kourtney Kardashian.
Yes.
Because that woman with Travis Barker, she is giving some quality cooch. She has made that. Did you know that Travis Barker hadn't rode on a plane in 10 plus years?
That is actually crazy.
He's dating her, and he went on a plane for the first time. Now, what do you call that? Quality cooch.
Okay.
How do you think you'll ever get to that stage with a woman?
Quality cooch.
Well, have you received quality cooch?
We would hope.
Well, you asked the question.
I mean, I have to ask for the viewers, but do I really want to know? No. Do I really want to know? You know what? You know what? In a normal sense, not celebrity sense. Tell me if you know this. Yeah, I might be disgusted, but
Oh Lord, I don't even know if I'm ready
gonna
for
say
this.
this. I feel like you can tell certain quality cooch by the car they drive. And I'm gonna say this. What you're biting your tongue? Can you agree?
I can't.
In a way,
I don't know what your thought process
This is where my
Well,
thought
I want to
process
see where you
is.
go with that.
Yeah.
Bitches in Camrys and Nissans, the short one, the you know they are RN, something like that. They in the nurse. Mm-hmm. They always give their like, they're the ones that could fight, and they're the ones that have good quality cooch. I'm telling you
Camry,
that they be
Okay.
Camry, Nissan, the
RNs?
Altimas.
You said R.
Yep, they RNs. They aren't. They
Most of them are.
They nurses. They give quality cooch and they could fight. If I find out a girl has an Altima or a Nissan, I'm not fighting her. I'm sorry. I'm not getting in no. Look, if I have road rage and then I see a black girl in a Altima next to me, you know what? It was my fault. It's not. I'm not fighting with
I
them.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
They can fight.
They
can fight and they give good cooch.
Maybe.
Do you believe in that?
Maybe.
Who do you what
I'm saying
car?
is it's not even the car. It's the condition the car is in. It's going into a car and I gotta move everything out the passenger seat to sit in.
Does that mean it's quality cooch or bad cooch?
No,
that's your
I mean,
Are you trying to say
I'm just saying, you always have virginity, you better move it.
let's not get into that. Then.
You don't have nothing in your. Look.
I don't know. Well, for me, it's a turn off personally.
Okay, not about turn off, but like.
But all right, well, being for real, when I see that, I automatically think stink cooch, and I'll go out. That's what I think.
Ooh, okay.
Well.
Well.
I think. Well, I feel like, but you know, going back to our first episode where we talked about the state of a man's room, and when he invites you over, though, state of their house, not in general. Then it's like, yes, okay. What is the state of them balls? If it's like that. And then it's like if you go in a girl's car and her car is messy, you're just like, what is the state of that cooch?
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
That cooch needs a douche.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
but
sure.
I think that's a little bit different though. That because if you step into their house and if it's different, I feel like does that change your mindset? Because cars with girls, the thing is, we pack everything in our car because you never know for a rainy day. You have outfits in the trunk. You have everything like that.
If you got like a Twinkie packet on the floor, if you got like some foods that's like from 3 weeks ago, like come on. That's a problem.
I get what you're saying. I
would never mean.
You could have some people have dirty
especially
cars.
Florida
but
though,
like,
I think because like you know when it rains a lot and then it just smells like
that's
so
the
that's
worst.
the thing, like you can't have like too much stuff like that, especially when it's
I
raining.
hate being in a dirty car when it rains.
Yes, I get. I feel like it. Yeah,
this is like a sibling.
Does it
No.
happen to you?
You never. Oh my gosh, you never.
First of all, you know I can't smell anything.
Okay,
so
no, it's not even. It's not even the smell of the
cringy.
car. It's just like then you're like your wet feet is in the car. You feel like you just
I
feel
feel
disgusting.
disgusted. I feel
wait, no, I know what
nasty.
And you just feel like everything is just clinging onto you.
But that's also if it's really hot, because then it's like your legs.
It could be hot, cold. It don't matter.
But I feel like it's rain. I feel like rain mixed with going in a car is the worst.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
But so OnlyFans. Did you hear that it was? Oh yeah, we just going all over the place. But no, because I was thinking of like it came to my mind.
Form of art,
that is a form of art, but it's trying to be a dying art because aren't they trying to cancel?
They postponed it.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like we were losing money.
They're about to lose a lot of money.
They were.
I don't understand that move. Like, why would you do that? I mean, they're trying to be like patron or whatever that.
I don't want to say nothing about because I don't know 100%. I did hear something about some investors or something like that, but I'm not sure.
But Tyga,
yes,
is on. There's a lot of celebrities who are on OnlyFans.
Tyga, what's her name?
But Tyga started his own one. Tyga was starting his own one.
Safari, and Erica Mena had one.
Okay.
They had a joint account.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they like that was like in the beginning of the pandemic. I remember seeing something like they started their OnlyFans or something like that. But the celebrities like hopping on certain things. I feel like
what's her name ruined it. The girl Bella Thorne. She like ruined the whole OnlyFans thing. I think I don't know how she did that.
But it's like even going on like even when celebrities make YouTube channels, I'm like this is a medium for people who don't have the access to television or have that sort of access. Now I just feel come on.
I see what you're saying.
Like y'all niggas got too much.
Like they already have to step up there. You already have fans, so obviously it's gonna be successful
and then
no matter what.
Yeah. But they got TV shows now. They're trying to do YouTube, and I understand YouTube is way better than TV. I feel like more people watch YouTube than they do television.
Definitely.
I definitely podcasts too, like on YouTube, like visual.
Yeah, even just streaming sites and stuff. Nobody owns. I feel like nobody has like a cable plan. Everyone just has a bunch of different streaming stuff.
I feel like that shows your age if you have cable. Like you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, true. But back to OnlyFans. Would you date someone who had an OnlyFans?
See,
hard-hitting questions here.
No, I always play around and say people like, yo, like, let me videotape your OnlyFans. Then at the same time, it's like, because I wouldn't care, but at the same time,
you're videotaping other girls.
But at the back of my head, I would never really fully be there with you. Like I could never really.
But what if you fell in love with them and then you found out, or like you're dating them and then you found out they had an OnlyFans.
It's very easy for me to put my wall up, and I can't.
Let's unpack that.
It's very easy. Like to me, I would have to just let it down. I don't know. It's like I can put a wall up and then just like nothing phases me at that point. Wow. It's like, and I don't care. You do whatever you want, whatever. But I know what it is, you know.
So you wouldn't be able to date somebody who had an OnlyFans or was like a stripper or something like that?
We gotta have this conversation. We have to talk about it, see how it goes. And if I feel like if you respect somebody enough, you wouldn't want somebody else to see that. You know, and I'm not gonna tell you, oh, get off the OnlyFans. I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't like it. I'm not gonna, but I'm not gonna really like force you and go crazy. No, I'm not gonna do none of that. I feel like if you respect me enough and you want to be with me, you will get off because you wouldn't want all these people to see me. But I'm saying at the token, like if they were already on it before, like dating, so I wouldn't even like.
Oh, so you wouldn't? Okay, you wouldn't even. You would just like not. Okay.
Now, if it gets to a point, I'm like, all right.
If you guys were dating and she decided to get an OnlyFans while you guys were dating, how would you feel about that? You tell her to cut it off?
No, I mean, no. It depends on how I don't know. Depends on the conversation how it goes. But most likely, no. I'll be like, I wouldn't probably be with it like that.
I feel like it would actually also depend if they were making money off of it.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, because I want to make money.
What if the rackaroonies are coming in?
Can I be on the OnlyFans and we make money together?
So you want to be in the OnlyFans?
I wouldn't mind.
I couldn't do that.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Cover my face.
If my nigga was making some rackaroonies on OnlyFans, that ain't none of my business. Yeah. Ain't none of my business. Buy me a Birkin. I'll be quiet.
Like, yeah, no.
Because it's not necessarily you're with somebody else or doing it with she's by herself, or some people don't even get naked on OnlyFans or do anything sexual. So I think it would depend what they're doing on OnlyFans. If they're just showing feet pics, whatever.
I don't see people making a bunch of money off of that. But you know what? I'm not in.
People have a niche, Leah. People have a niche.
There are niches.
Yeah. There are fetishes. Trust me. People are paying top dollar for some feet pics. There's some freaks out there. You guys are not freaks. We're just on the.
Yeah, right.
They're not freaks. We value every type of hoe,
but
even if.
What's wrong with being a freak?
Exactly.
We're not kink shaming unless
we do not kink shame.
Sometimes.
Yes, unless if it's spitting in the mouth. We kink shame that. We kink shame that around here.
Oh Lord. What about Trick Daddy?
Oh my God!
I was about to say, yeah, not that either, girls.
Did you see that tweet? They said whoever ate Trick Daddy's ass started COVID.
Oh. Yo, I know the person that did is wild out right now.
Oh my!
Like, damn, why did you have to go say that?
Trick Daddy, he just looks like burnt leather. Like,
yeah, it's unfortunate.
That
no,
was bad.
Honestly, hoes, if y'all eating nigga's ass,
she can't even speak.
I can't even. I'm traumatized. I'm shaken up by this. I agree. If you eating somebody's ass like that, you don't love yourself, baby girl. Baby girl.
But what if they, I guess this is technically like sugar daddy like territory, but what if he's like, if you do it, I'll get you a Birkin, I'll get you a car, I'll get you this.
Pretty sure he mentioned that he's not paying.
I'm not talking about Trick Daddy. I'm talking about in general, like if that's the situation for like a girl.
I'm sorry, Leah.
Still?
No. Look, there's no.
There's nothing that would.
No, Leah. Okay. There's not type of money in the world.
I would say that I would do it, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't do that.
The thought of it.
I can't do that.
Now I'm thinking about Trick Daddy's booty hole. Trick Daddy booty hole. Like, but you know, it's crazy. Like these men out here are like, they have all these like homophobic tendencies, especially a lot of black men, a lot of straight black men. Looking at you. I'm just kidding. But they have all these like homophobic ideologies and stuff like that. But they love homophobic acts. You know, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
They love like a lot of butt play.
But the thing is, the people who are the loudest about being homophobic.
I know Lil Boosie out there getting his booty hole ate. Yeah. Sitting there talking about Lil Nas X, but he's getting his booty hole ate. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Ain't none of my business if he is, bro. That's the man's prerogative. If that's what he wants to get, that's what he wants to get. Same with Trick
I'm
Daddy.
only doing this for the whole podcast. Have you ever gotten your booty hole ate?
No.
No.
Do you think
that?
But people asked.
People? Oh no, lady.
That's the worst part. I'm looking at you. You saying like girls don't say they don't love this. They
y'all
do.
out here asking? Y'all out here
Somebody
asking?
asked.
Are they?
Someone asked. I can't say no. Not multiple people asked.
No,
it was like
but
one or
are
two
they-
people
Wait,
asked.
what's the shade of these?
Yeah.
These people? What? You want
What's
me
the
to say
shade?
color?
Yes.
Oh.
Is it on the lighter side?
No.
Black
No.
woman, I thought
No.
I thought I knew you.
No.
we might have to end this podcast short.
But it was, I don't know, it was some weird Instagram people, and I was just like, fuck no, I just blocked
Y'all
them.
out here asking?
That's interesting.
And I know he not buying y'all Birkins. Y'all out here asking?
That's
Not even for a Jacquemin purse. Y'all out here.
Okay.
Y'all not even getting a Forever 21 purse out here, and y'all asking for that?
That's interesting.
Not even getting an edible arrangements, and y'all.
You never had a guy ask you?
To do it?
Yeah.
That's
No.
a different
No.
scenario.
See?
Wait, how is that?
Wait.
He's saying,
Because she
Wait,
had...
no, wait.
what are you asking her?
Wait.
Hold on.
Has a guy-
Now I need to ask both questions.
Wait.
The first question is, has anybody asked you to do it to you?
Oh, wait, to do it.
To her?
To
Like
you,
a
both
guy-
of you?
A guy doing it to us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Was
It's
this
not.
black guy, white guy? Both?
White complected.
Both?
Actually, no, that hasn't happened to me. No.
Don't lie now. Don't lie.
No, it hasn't. It really hasn't. It hasn't.
Okay.
You've never lived.
I guess I haven't, but no.
But
The next question would be,
never
has
in
it
my
been
life.
done?
And if it ever happened, I would get up. What's that Viola Davis meme?
Oh yeah, she's like.
I would walk out, and you will never see me again.
Yeah.
It would just be like, I would sit on the, like, I would sit like New York, like, what was I just asked?
I feel like it would be more like a guy wouldn't ask, like they would just kind of, while you're already down there, they would try and. I feel like I just got violated.
Like imagine,
But
like,
no, I'm saying it's like asking is different. I'm not saying that I would do it or that it's okay, but I feel like asking is so bold instead of just like, going with the flow and seeing what happens.
like speaking of that, like pegging, almost like asking a girl to peg you.
That's a different story. I don't think that could just happen.
That is wild.
Do you know about Peggy Sue?
I've heard about it, yes.
That could not just happen.
That's a
I
thing.
know what it is, but it's like, why
Imagine
would somebody do that?
Imagine he just whips it out.
I mean,
Bang
people do some wild shit. People
Like,
do a lot of wild stuff.
he's
I mean,
like,
you could
I
watch
want
porn and just see a lot of wild stuff happen. So
He's like, I want you to meet Peggy Sue.
No, I wouldn't.
You're not a Peggy Sue.
No,
Yeah.
Does it probably go both ways or so? No, he's probably gay.
probably.
Do you think it's gay?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yo,
actually.
listen, I don't know.
We actually talked about this. I
He
think
is,
it's like a-
the person is trisexual, okay?
I think
You heard? The person's trisexual, I mean, they will try anything.
Oh.
So that's what it's called, I guess.
I think it's because sexuality is such on a spectrum. It's not one or the other. It's a spectrum that you can probably dabble in things that may seem homosexual, but I don't think that they're gay if they do that.
It's just because like the way society is.
Exactly.
Like you already think of guys have to be this way. So if they're not, then you're like, I don't know. But I don't know. I see it more as like
So
a dom. What do you call it? Dom and sub thingy. Like not necessarily gay. That's how I see it.
So do you think one day we would label like sex as just sex and not like you do whatever you want, what you prefer, like instead of being gay, whatever, putting a label on it, it's just.
I think it's already moving
Yeah,
in that
we're moving
direction.
that way.
Like nobody cares about really, because there's so many people that identify like
So many ways.
so many different ways. They don't even identify with a gender, so it's like no,
Yeah, I see it moving towards that way.
I feel like soon you won't even have to fill out anything on a paper like saying you're this or that and all that. It's not even gonna matter. Does it even really matter though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna become like you're straight. Ooh, okay, like you know what I mean.
Like-
Well, I mean it is kind of already like that.
like straight people are rare.
Like imagine like
Like
yes.
that.
it's like wow, you're
yeah.
white. Ooh.
Yeah.
think so? What?
No, but that's what I.
No, but
I
yeah,
just
straight
feel
people
like
are
that.
becoming a bit of a minority in a way, especially in the younger generations.
Yes,
Gen
younger
Z
generation.
too.
I've seen that a lot.
Like a lot of people identify as pan, gay, bi, whatever.
Non-binary.
Yeah, non-binary stuff like that. So it is probably like gonna be an ancient type of ideology when we're older. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, so you think you're gonna have like 3-way relationships and shit? We already have them.
Not even just like 3-way relationships. I just think like they're not gonna like it's not even gonna matter to put a label in. To put a label on your.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just whatever.
Do you usually go for girls who are creative or like artsy or in the art field, or is that not something that you like pay attention to really?
I guess it's a plus. It's cool to create with someone, but I don't really look for it. Just as long as you ambitious, you got good head on your shoulders. It's not really, as long as you're doing something that.
I always feel like being someone in the creative field, I want somebody who is creative, but creative at something else.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I think I draw mostly to like these musicians out here, which is annoying. Sickening because they're
musicians here in Orlando?
Oh, no.
I was about to say.
We don't like these Orlando artists. Just kidding. We love the Orlando artists. But, no, I feel like a lot of, people who are musically inclined, that's what I'm drawn to. Because I feel like it's two different, it's like the opposite of what I do as a creative. But yeah. I feel like.
I don't really care about that. I mean, I think it would be interesting, but
I don't care, but I'm like drawn to it. I don't
like musicians either. I don't want to be.
But I feel like that's what I'm drawn to, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, I've dated, like, the football. Like, I don't know. Like, even, because I think about stuff that you can talk about.
True.
Like, I like talking about music and stuff like that. So I feel like I can gel well with somebody who is creative, like, into music and stuff like that. But then certain people, when they're into sports, like really big into sports, I find it boring. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like football, like players and stuff like that. I find it boring because I don't really watch sports like that. So I feel like you always want somebody who just has your interests, I guess. So I guess that's why being like you saying that it's a plus to be with somebody who's creative.
She likes being sang to.
I think I would cringe. Actually,
I don't like.
It's weird. It's awkward.
Yeah, that's weird.
What if they're really good?
No.
Even when they're really good?
Don't show me your mixtape. I don't want it. I'm literally. I will cringe. I feel like that would give me the ick if somebody just started. If somebody started singing to
and they made a song to you for you and everything.
Oh, you're making me gag.
Even what if you but like for me, I feel the same way. But if you've been dating for a long time.
Oh yeah, and then they made a song. Yeah. Okay, that's a different story. That's a different story. But if we're
it's like day 3.
Day 3, and then I come to your house for the first time, and then you're like, "Let me show you this," and you're like singing this song, and it's not even good. Oh, get away from me.
That's the worst if it's not even good.
Get away.
Most of the time, it isn't. That's why it's like.
Yeah.
Speaking
what
of,
if they like blow your mind? Like,
first, one time I went on this date. Rare. One time I went on this date in early college, and literally he picked me up. We were in his car, and then this white guy.
Was it clean?
It was clean, yeah. Okay. And then he's like, oh yeah, I make. He's like, yeah, I'm in a band or something like that. He's like, you want to hear my stuff? I was like, yeah, sure. I'm being nice. Why he play the music and it's like sugar in your mouth, and I'm literally like, I just stood there. I was like, okay. He's like, it's good, right? I'm like, yeah, it's good. I like it.
That's crazy.
Never again.
That's better than him just playing it.
We went to Jeremiah's, and then it was just like, I didn't know what to say for the rest of the day. I was just like,
that was awkward.
I was like, please don't kill me.
He's using you as inspiration for his next song. She got in my car.
We went to Jeremiah's. She got a sour cream. But God. No, like I was just like, ooh, never again.
He had black paint over his face now.
No, he did. He looked. And the thing is, I feel like people who listen to that type of music, you would not know that they listen to that type of music because they're usually. I don't know. He wasn't like any sort of
like emo.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that vibe. It was very more clean cut, preppy type of vibe, and it was just
I wonder where he is now. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
what I
I
mean?
don't
Like,
even remember his
if
name.
he's still making music.
He's probably popular.
I know.
Going
like,
crazy.
It's a cult following.
Imagine I fumbled the bag.
Imagine.
Fumbled the bag. We found out, actually, our mom fumbled the bag. We asked her a question. We were like, so, have you been with anyone besides my dad? And she was like, no. And then she's like, well, one time, this guy asked me out. He told me to leave your dad. And come to find out, he's a successful lawyer and he has money. That you mean to tell me I could have been brown skinned and rich?
Oh my gosh!
Because the guy was dark skinned. You're telling me I could have been brown skinned and rich?
Oh my god!
What if he was ugly? And you would have came out.
Yeah, true.
No, because it's fine. Because mommy's pretty.
It's fine.
Yes, because
you probably would.
You actually do look more like your mom. Too,
exactly.
So like a Mexican version.
And mommy's pretty. So, and sometimes you need a little ugly.
That I agree with that.
Guess what?
I agree with that.
You know what? You know what I think? You know what I think makes the cutest babies? Two ugly people.
Yes, sometimes that is true.
Two ugly people cancel out the ugly, and it makes the prettiest looking baby. You know why? Because think about it. The ugliest person you know always has like beady eyes. Yes, listen. Hold on. They always have beady eyes. They have like little ugly noses that don't match their face. But then on a baby, little tiny wide big beady eyes look cute.
True, that is true.
And then they have little cute noses and you're like, wow, it's a cute baby.
That actually has been my theory.
I'm telling you, two uglies cancel out. Get an ugly. Maybe you have to get an ugly guy to get a cute baby.
You said two uglies, so you're saying the girl?
No, one cute girl.
What's the bad?
Ugly guy is okay. But you better hope you don't have a daughter the first round, because then the daughter will look like the dad. True. The first kid always looks like the dad.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a mixture. I look like the mixture.
The first kid always looks like.
I'm the mixture.
The first kid always looks like the dad.
Well, yeah, your other brother looks more like your dad.
Because Cliff looks more like my dad, and then you look more like mommy, and then I look like the mix.
I'm telling you, if I was a girl and I was firstborn, I would have looked just like my dad.
Do you think Misa looks like my dad? She does. If you really look at her, she does, yeah.
But she looks like your mom. I feel like you're the mixture of the family.
People always say I look exactly like my
mom, but I feel like you're the mixture.
It's more Misa. I don't know,
because your dad looks straight like your brother looks straight like your dad. Misa looks straight like your dad, but then straight like your mom as well. It's like weird because it's not a mix. No, it's just like if you're looking side by side, you could see both the same. But yeah, crazy stuff, guys. Well, speaking of dates, what's your most embarrassing date that you've ever been on?
Wow.
What? Just actually describe a date that you go on. Like, what's your typical date looking like?
True.
Like, what's your vibe? What do you do for a first date? Do you take women on dates?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends on the vibe we get or how it flows in the beginning. But if I really want to just take a person out, we're going to, go somewhere. Depend on how just typical, like the whole restaurant thing firsthand.
She's anti-restaurant?
Certain
reasons, though?
There's some people that are. But that's what I would go, like, first initial, but then... that's when you get to know the person, figure them out for real. Depends on how you meet the person. Some people, like, I know them already, like, we'd start hanging out later, and that's the different vibe. We're not gonna go on no date or date. That's different. We just vibe out what we like, and we already kind of know each other.
Netflix and chill.
You said vibe off. Sorry, guys, hold on, ladies. I'm gonna speak to my ladies and my other hoes, my gay hoes out there. If he says the word vibe, if he says he's looking for a vibe. Stay away. Stay away.
Yeah, stay away.
Wait, who kept saying that? It was Jake on Love Island, wasn't he? No, it was someone else.
I just hate
I don't know, it's just something people say.
No, because you know why? What are you saying when you want a vibe?
What I mean when I say I want a vibe?
You're looking for
I want somebody I can connect with, period. That's what it means. I want to connect with you, period. Where your mental is at. Can I connect with your mental? Can I talk to you? Can I have a conversation with you? The worst type of people to go out with is people I can't talk to. Like, there's a lot of dumb females out there. Not all females are dumb, but there's a lot of them I talk to, and I just can't. Like, what are you? Where are you born? Like,
it goes both ways. Yes,
it does. I'm pretty sure it does. But it's just like, dang, like, you don't know nothing. What I'm gonna learn from you? Nothing. Yeah. This is literally just a waste of my time. Sometimes I get anxiety being around people I don't want to be around, and especially women. I actually one time I was with this woman, and I just felt the aura after everything was said and done. It was just like, what did you just take away from me? Like, I just feel like I feel like my whole
Yes,
vibe
guys,
was
he's
off.
one of those.
Soul ties. I'm just
No, it's not in that way. I'm talking about negative. It's a negative situation. It was just like I felt like ill. Like, why? Like, your energy was bad. She was a pretty woman. She was, but it was just her vibrations was off.
Guys, guess his astrological sign in the comments below. Please tell me, what do you think his zodiac sign is?
Wait, I forget.
Don't say it.
Just wait, I think I know what it is.
I want to see what people say.
Are you a Cancer?
No.
Well, then I don't know.
No,
we don't
think
know.
It was Cancer.
You thought it was a Cancer?
Yeah.
Well, we'll eliminate Cancer, but guys, guess his zodiac sign below. Comment below.
I think
and let me know.
Why you say that? Why?
Because it gave me the vibe, the exact vibe.
What he just said?
Of what I would assume with that sign.
Really?
Yes.
Like.
To the T.
Okay.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I don't know much. I don't know a lot of stuff.
So. Okay.
Oh, I don't date those signs. Can't. Too much for me. It's like dating us. What? I'm not even gonna say it because then it'll start eliminating signs. I want people to actually comment. What sign?
I don't think the sign is all the same though. Like, I mean, I see a lot of them that are the same.
They are very similar. And
I do have.
They're very good at detecting and weeding out what you need.
I think. I'm going to say too much if I say what I'm about to say, but.
All right. Yeah. We don't want to spoil, guys. Yeah. But we'll reveal in next week's episode.
Yes.
Maybe whoever guesses right will get a free Ho Podcast t-shirt when we get it, because we're coming up, we're getting our merch soon, baby. But I feel like what's your embarrassing, have you ever been on an embarrassing date? We never answered that.
Embarrassing date. Okay, so we went out.
I'm scared.
No, we were out somewhere else. I don't remember exactly where we were at, but I remember we were coming back from this place, and she's addicted to Waffle House. She was like, "I want to go to Waffle House." I was like, "Sure, you want Waffle House?"
Red flag.
All right, cool.
Red flag number 1.
All right. So then we're going to Waffle House. She orders. She picks up the phone. She calls Waffle House on the way to Waffle House. And I'm like, Waffle House is pretty quick. You don't have to call to get your food ready. You can just go there. It's pretty quick. And they're telling her this like, oh, it's fast. It's going to be cold by the time you get here. She's like, oh, I want to make sure my food is on point. You got to start it 5 minutes. And I'm on the phone like, damn, she's doing too much. So then we get to Waffle House. Her food is already ready. And then she touches, it's cold. And she starts snapping. I said, oh my God. I said, I told you. And then she's looking at me like I'm supposed to say something. I'm like, no. I told you already. So after that, I was just like, I got to send you home. I'm done. Like, I'm done.
Woo, that's
that is a red flag. If people, and in general, people.
I wish I could have just Ubered her that day because I didn't even want her in my car after that.
People who are mean to service people annoy the crap out of me. If I'm ever on a date and they're rude to like, I don't think I've ever experienced. I've never experienced that because number one, I don't like dinner dates. Number one, so I don't really encounter that a lot. But even just like going out, I don't think I've ever experienced something like that where somebody was rude to the person.
Oh.
I think I would. That would disgust
me.
The
way that I have too many bad dates that I'm thinking about now, because I had one in my head, then I thought of another one.
Oh wait, well.
No, you already know about them, but one of them was. I'm trying to think. I think I had already gone on a date with him, and he's like, "Oh, it was like a Netflix and chill situation. Like after we'd already gone on a date, it's like, oh, you should come over to my house." And then I don't know how. I think either you looked it up or like I looked it up. No, this is what happened. He asked me, and I'm like on my way, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just letting you know, I do live in a trailer." Like, I don't want that to like change anything. And I made up some lie, obviously, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it." And I just didn't go, and then I never heard from him.
What if he got a mansion now? No, you doubt it.
No, I don't know if I've been on like an embarrassing date. I've just like.
The other one was the guy who we split. He made me split the bill or whatever. You remember that? That was the other bad date.
Someone did that to you?
Have you ever made a girl pay?
Second date?
It was first date.
First date? No.
It was the first date, Leah. And then
I went on 2 dates with him. That's why.
It again.
First date.
She split the check twice with the same person.
Whoa.
Both dates.
Okay. Baller.
Never again.
No,
Okay,
I mean it's whatever. Yo, you pay.
Would you wait?
That's what's up.
Would you like it if a girl decided?
I mean, people tried, but I mean, I feel no, I don't like it.
You don't like? Okay.
No, I don't like it.
I agree. I feel like if you, no offense, Liam, because I told you. I mean, well.
I mean, if the guy don't have enough money to go on a date, if you don't have enough money to go on that date and pay for it, you shouldn't be going on that date anyway.
And then I don't like girls who want to do this pick me thing where they're like, oh yes, I'll pay half. No, leave your credit card in your car. Don't even bring it out there, okay? You better not even bring any form of payment. Yep.
Look, I don't mind somebody saying, "Oh, I want to pay, but I'll take it over."
You know what? The thing is, I've
never done that.
No, because the thing is, I used to do that fake pump shit. I used to be like, I'll be like, oh yes, and then
because sometimes they charge.
No, literally, I've never gotten. Imagine I would.
They never took it to charge.
No, they never. But I'll be like, oh yeah, I got. They'll be like, what are you doing? And then they'll grab it. That's the move.
Wow.
That's the move. I act like I do that, but then the last date I went on, I just let it move. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not touching any. I'm not even going
together. I'm not
even going to the counter. You better pay everything. Like we went to Top Golf. I'm not. The fuck I look like going to talking to the lady. You better handle everything.
Well, that means I guess the guy asks you out. What if the girl asks like a guy out?
I've never asked a guy out, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Because you know what? I don't want to be.
Girls that ask guys
and I don't want to be stuck in that predicament where I have to pay. I'm not trying to pay. So, and it's not saying that I don't have the money to pay. I will be willing to pay, depending on how many dates we've been on. But as a first date, no.
Look at me, no, even though it happened to me.
No, and you know what the thing is? I'm gonna bring my Potter purse and have nothing in it but a piece of gum and my ID.
You shouldn't pay for the first
So what?
5. You shouldn't pay for the first 5 at least minimum. What? Yours is higher than that?
No. It's somewhat about that, but you know, no man has made it past.
Yeah.
No man has gotten to consecutive date number 10. No, I don't know. I feel like because I don't like typical dinner dates, so it's not. I don't know. It's not stuff that you have to pay for necessarily.
Do you like going out for drinks or no? I forget what you said.
So what is your type of date?
Going out for drinks, but I like personally for dates. I like first dates. I like fun activities or something like that. Like again, Top Golf is my favorite. I think that's a nice place really to go. Fun. Something where like, I mean, I never went on the date with him because I was cringed out by his like. I thought he was gay. His voice was a little cringing me, but yeah, he wanted to take me golfing because he's like a golf player.
Actually golfing?
Because he's a professional golf player. So then he wanted to like teach me how to golf. But then I was just like, no. And then there's been other dates. Ice skating. I went ice skating.
That's fun.
And I feel like.
So activity dates are.
I feel like that's the like only 2 activity dates I've other than that, I've like gone for drinks or gone to eat. But I don't like going to restaurants. I feel like that's the deadest freaking date that you can go on.
Sometimes, especially if you have nothing to talk about.
And then I also feel like it's harder to actually really have a conversation when you're just like on a dinner date because you feel, at least personally for me, I just feel uncomfortable because then the waiter comes every 5 minutes and asks like how you're doing, and then it's like I feel like people's conversations, you could kind of hear other people's conversation. I just rather be like having fun, doing things. I feel like as a guy, do you feel like you have a place that you go to where you're like, this is my go-to date spot?
Nah, not really.
Wow.
I don't.
As a girl, I feel like I would.
Yeah,
I already have mine.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like, I have the place and I have the. I was like,
I think I have done that like maybe like 4 times. Not to the same place, but I have like a couple.
My favorite thing to do, I like any place in Winter Park is good.
Mm-hmm.
Good for drinks, good for eating or whatever. A little quick pickup. But then, like I said, shout out to Top Golf. I feel like it's the best first date place or date place ever.
I think that's good, but I don't know why in my head when I think of those things, I'm not like competitive at all. Like I just don't care, and I don't want to be on a date with someone who's like, no, like that would. I feel like that's not really something that would happen. But that just gets in my head. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that.
No, but it's like a fun, you know, ice breaking sort of date because I sat there like, but then also that date also opened my eyes to a lot. I got the ick. What's new?
Was that when he was wearing the tight shirt?
He was wearing the tight shirt. No, it was the tight jeans and his belly was kind of like this. Look, fat shaming. I don't usually date fat men. I'm just gonna say that I don't usually date thicker men. And unfortunately, the first time I give it a chance, he's just wearing these tight jeans. I was just like,
and a tight shirt too.
Yes, and it was just
the belly was coming out from under the shirt.
Oh my god, it wasn't. I don't even. It wasn't.
As a pet peeve.
I don't know. That would be a pet peeve.
You know, my pet peeve when the girl's toes goes over the sandals.
Oh,
yeah, that's disgusting to me. Or the weave, it's just messed up, so you could tell.
What about the weave?
If you see it come up, you know it's
lifting.
Fake. You know, it's like it looks bad.
I don't think I
like would. You look like you could just pull it off.
Okay, well, yeah, that's bad. But I feel like if you're going on a date, you should not. Your wig should not be lifting, ladies.
Yeah, you need to get it together.
But no, yeah, like he was doing it. He was like doing the golf or whatever. Doing the golf. I don't know how you would say. But anyway, he kept hitting it so hard, and he was just like shooting it out the air. And I'm like, you're missing the premise of Topgolf. You're supposed to aim it to like.
Oh, he was like trying to.
Like yes, he was just like shooting mad hard, and I was just like, and then he tried to like. You know, make the whole thing like, oh, if I win, blah, blah, blah. I get a bet, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, sure. Never got a bet. And then he was, oh my God.
No, guys. It's like the love of basketball. I win and you're over this time.
And then I just started cringing because another thing, I don't really like eating on dates. That's why I don't like restaurant dates.
Because she's a savage eater. Because you're a savage eater.
No, not
She's
that.
A savage.
It's because I'm a savage shitter. So I do not want to get bubble guts on the date. So I don't eat on dates. But he ordered. I don't know if he ordered burger and a
You
fries.
get the egg really easily. This is like showing me what happened.
But he ordered burgers and a fries, and he was just like this with the fries, just and all in his mouth. And I was just like, and then I'm just sitting there drinking my mojito. I don't know what I ordered. I ordered like 3 glasses. I was tipsy.
That's how I would want to eat, but then I wouldn't eat like that. Like I can't. Like I'm gonna sit there, can't take my time.
Yeah, and then
but if I'm at home, I'm just going.
And it was like the sauce hanging on the side of his lip. Child, disgusting. But then, but it was a fun date. Nonetheless,
because you had all those drinks. That's why.
Yeah, and also. And then I really got the ick when he started talking about, oh, I love my women submissive. You have to submit to me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to be the king of the household.
Controller.
I need to be the... disgusting. Boy, bye. And, yeah, he tried to hang out again, and I just never... And then he got... You know how on Instagram, right, and you write a message, and you could delete the message?
Yes. Did he do that?
Yeah, so he would always write and ask for another date. And then, like, I was just so annoyed. Like, I was just cringy. I was just like, no. So then...
on Instagram, he would do that?
Like, he would respond to my... Well, he would text me, too. Okay. But then he would respond to my stories. He's like, when are we going on another date? And then I just never responded. And then he saw I read it and didn't respond. And then he deleted the message like he asked. And I'm like, what do you think? Like, you're... Like, people are going to see... Like, I don't know. It's just, like, stupid.
I don't know what the...
Like, you think I'm going to show people that...
He's probably scared of that. He's probably like, all right,
no,
she's about
like,
to post it on her gram.
You're not
like,
somebody I want to show off. Trust me, he's not the person that I'm showing off.
It's not showing off. You're like, look at this nigga asking me on a date, blah, blah, blah.
I would never post it because then they would look and find out that nigga and see how he's not that cute. Like, why would I do that to myself?
But you already saw it. What's the point of unsending it?
He's not ugly, though. He was just big.
She's really fat.
No. There's a difference. I feel like if you're going to be big,
if you're gonna be big one. If a guy is saying this, you would feel some type of way.
Yeah.
No. Wow. There's oh my God. You know how many times niggas fat shame females and different stuff? Whatever. Who cares? But what I'm saying is dress for your body.
Yes, okay, I agree with that.
Women or men, like, just dress for your body. And my thing is, regardless of his weight, though, I feel like I would have been disgusted with his outfit because I don't like that type of jeans. Those ripped up, like, looking, I don't know, it's like those tight looking, weird acid washy looking jeans. I hate those jeans. So number one, I would have already been disgusted by that. And number two, I think it was a bright lime green shirt. Like, it was, where are you going?
Top.
I mean, it was Hugo Boss, but like, still.
Yeah. Me and my sister were just talking about this. Like, sometimes the way guys show up to dates, you're just like, what do you like? Where did you think we were going? Like, what was the plan? Like, I don't like when they don't put effort into it. Because girls, like, they do the makeup, their hair, put the outfit on, and then to show up with a guy wearing like basic ass clothes, you're like, okay,
a black tee and jeans.
Mm-hmm. Were you supposed to wear a suit?
No, actually, I don't mind.
I don't mind a black tee.
No, I'm just saying, like, Like Misa said, a guy came
like
with
cargo shorts or
basketball
something.
I'm like,
Oh no.
Okay, no, that's a white man.
Yeah. I don't know if
If
he
you
was,
got
but I
cargo
think
shorts,
so.
yeah, you got
Yeah,
white
no,
man.
that's a white man.
He had boat shoes too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know
Right.
Lisa.
She
That
said he was a skater, so
that's a white man.
I know he was white. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he
but
had
I'm just
Vans
saying.
No,
on.
but I'm saying there's a difference though. I feel like
that
guys,
is true.
I might get a little techie here. I might get a little.
True.
Episode 10. I've already been canceled. We've already done this. But white, I'm just gonna generalize it. Most white people just don't care about their
that is so
appearance
true
and how they look.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna relate this. I'm not gonna say the name, but one New Year's Eve.
It's not that they don't care. That's not true. It's not that they don't care.
But they don't dress like.
Because if you're going out, if a bunch of girls are going out, like, and let's say most of them are black, and then there's like one like white girl, even like Hispanic girls,
Mm-hmm.
you know that we are gonna be dressing up, and they might just have some.
But it's like they'll wear like jean shorts, high waisted shorts. Most of the girls
They'd wear this.
Yeah, they
now,
wear
what
that
age
out.
group you talking about? Because I was looking at this the other day. Because you know how this with library over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was driving by the library, and all the girls at the library was wearing jean shorts. That was their thing. Like that was the outfit.
Okay, but you're going to library. I understand that.
Okay, but I feel like those college girls dress different than if you were an older white woman downtown. You dress different.
Yeah,
like, if you downtown, they dress different. You still see those.
That.
You still see those shorts. Still see this, but
I understand.
I think in general,
in general, I would say 70% of
I guess
white
library,
people
so
in general, white people, men, women, just don't dress properly for an occasion most of the time. Like, I feel like they don't do up themselves. They don't take a lot of, like, they think, like, an outfit, jean shorts, and a crop top, they think, like, that's a universal look for a lot of places.
But we don't.
But,
I mean, I feel like the reasoning behind that, they probably don't think about it.
Like, I feel like black people in general, I like a lot of black people in general like to show out. And it's just in our culture, in our, like, vibe. We like to, like, if we're dressing up, if we're going up somewhere, we like to dress.
But the thing is, what I was going to say is, like, white people don't have to do that. Because it's like they've been like the standard of beauty forever. It's like they don't even have to do anything.
And you know what? Now we open our eyes. We realize the standard of what? Please tell me the bar was this low. The bar was this down to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
No standard whatsoever. What would they do without us? Honestly,
literally,
because they're copying us all the time. Then what would they do? They have nothing to copy.
That's true.
No, but it's just like I feel like standards for dressing up for a date. And
wait, you were saying about New Year's? I want to hear what you were going to say.
Oh, one time on New Year's, it might be dragging somebody that you know, but
I feel like I might know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
I will never forget because one time we took a picture. It was on New Year's, and we were all dressed up in like dressed, looking cute, like all the black girls in the picture, and the four white people in the picture were wearing jean shorts or jeans. And then I just remember my mother commenting, yes. And she said in Creole, but she said, why are they dressed in the jeans? Everybody's nice. She said, well, why do white people got to be dressed like that? But she said in Creole, basically. And I will never forget it, because when I look back at the picture, I realized, I'm like, why didn't they? Like, why? Like, I just feel like it's just in our body to just be done up, be like...
Yeah, when black people go out, we go out.
Yeah.
Floss, we go all the way out.
And, I mean, culture to culture different, but like... Yeah.
I feel like it's universal.
It's universal, but it's like also like I'm saying, somebody's style from New York might be different from somebody down south. So so what they think is done up might not be the done up style, but at the same time, it's still done up. It's still dressed up. It's still over the top. It's still like we like to show out. Yes. That's what I'm just gonna say. And I feel like a lot of white people don't have that in them.
I don't know. That is true though.
But I feel like the newer generation, though, is a little bit better because
they're stealing from us.
Yes, they are stealing from us. So and it's like our.
I think like it's also came from like back then when we couldn't dress up like that. But then when we had that one day we could dress up, we went all out. So it became part of our like culture.
That is very true. So now we invited to suit and tie events.
So
now we making our own.
In their culture, they never had that. They could dress up whenever they want. It was we were serving them at that point. So they could dress however they want, whenever they want. So it's like, whatever now. It's nothing to them.
random thought that just came in my head because I know like one of your idols is Jay-Z.
Oh, I'm like me,
and then no, and I was just like thinking, I was like, because we were invited to this suit and tie event, I'm like, niggas just take pictures with Jay-Z just to take pictures with Jay-Z and say they took a picture with Jay-Z. And
I would too.
Exactly. But then I'm just like,
and
but then,
line the caption.
And then they always have a caption like just to do it. Like the Meek, I was just thinking like Meek Mill just posted a picture and it's Jay-Z looking crazy, just him talking from a different angle, and he's like, this is when you have conversations with the rich man. But I'm like, I bet you he was not talking about something philosophical.
But I mean, Meek Mill and Jay, they have a relationship. But my thing, I mean, I would want to do it, but then I'll be so nervous to do it because it's like I don't want to look like a groupie. You know, when you see it's like, nah, I'm not gonna run.
But I'm sorry,
and it's mad people running up like.
Honestly, if I saw 3 celebrities that I don't care if I look like a groupie, Kanye, Beyonce, and Jay-Z.
True.
Well, and Kim is in there too. Sorry. No, but I wouldn't care. I would literally.
I feel like my list is a little long for that one.
It might be a little longer, but those are like...
Mine would be,
Beyonce, indefinitely.
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna,
I can't even think of a third person.
You probably wouldn't even get a chance to get a picture. Because I know with Kim K, when we seen Kim K on Jamaica Avenue, that's when Lamar Odom was with...
but I'm saying, like, that's a different time. Like she's walking...
whole
but they were also filming.
But
they were also filming. They were also, like... You know, it is like in a thing, but I'm saying like in a moment where like they're probably sitting at a cafe or something, and then you've seen them, and then I would be too scared. I would
they probably just.
I know you would.
No, I probably wouldn't even do it.
But other people, if they were doing something like at an airport or doing something, I would feel uncomfortable interrupting them because I watch a lot of like interviews where they're like, I'm with my family. Like, I'm doing this. So it's like, I wouldn't want to do that. But I'm sorry. When am I ever going to see Kanye?
Imagine that happens to you with Kanye, like, it's on one of his bad days, and he's like,
I don't care. I would just be like,
with the look.
No. I think I would be like, I would be fine. I would be like, but I still met him. I would be fine, I think, because I would understand. Yeah. Like, if Beyonce was like, no, don't do it, I would just cherish that moment that I actually, like, seen her. Like, I wouldn't need a picture. I think I just want to,
yeah.
They gotta acknowledge you. Just like, what's the name? Buddy that used to live over there? Julian, the basketball player kid. So they just met Drake not too long ago in this show. I don't know if they just did it, but in the show they just met Drake. Drake acknowledged him like, oh, I watch y'all. And then they always like, oh, just the sister's like, I'm gonna get me a picture of Drake.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay. See, at that moment, it's like, all right, you could do that. But when it's like, a lot of people around, it's like around them, and everybody wants to get a picture, and you just stand in line trying to get your picture. I'm like,
no, it is a little weird. Because when I worked at the hotel, like Denzel Curry was.
Why did I think you were going to say Washington? I was like, what?
Imagine. No. Denzel Curry was like, he was like by the snack bar or something like that. And I'm literally staring at him because this was when he first cut off his dreads. But I didn't realize that he cut off his dreads. And I'm like, you look like Denzel Curry. And he was like, I am Denzel Curry. And I was like, oh shit. And then I wanted to ask her a picture, but then like I felt awkward. So then I just never asked her a picture. But it's like certain instances like that. And then there was, I don't know if he still plays for the Celtics. He went to UCF, the super tall, like 7 foot.
Taco.
Taco.
I always see him.
He was like at the hotel, and he was this was before he was taking pictures and stuff for press because he was gonna get signed to the Celtics, and he was at the hotel, and everybody was just asking him for pictures, but they didn't know who he was. But at the front desk, like they knew.
I was downtown talking to this girl. And we just, going back and forth, buying drinks. I bought some drinks. We talking, blah, blah, blah. Vibing like a good amount of time. And then she asked me what I do. I said, what do you do? And she's like, I'm a wrestler. I was like, really? You wrestle for college or something? She's like, no.
The bag? Please
I'm WWE. I was like, hold on. What's your name? So I researched her. I'm like, no, you're not. She showed me all her wrestling stuff on page. I was like, oh.
Why didn't you have a baby by a millionaire?
You never happens to you like accidentally just bump into like a celebrity you didn't know? No,
not bumping like that. I didn't. I feel like I know a lot of people.
That would be like athletes maybe because we.
Athletes maybe. I wouldn't know. Like even that time when we were at the Rihanna concert and then.
I knew who that was. Yeah.
Okay, but I didn't know who Kaka was.
I mean, I definitely fumbled back because I didn't hit her up after that. But like, I think I tried it one time and I was like, I ain't gonna sweat her.
You bugging. I would have popped some holes in some condoms.
WWE, okay.
They still got something.
I think she's still in there. She's still doing a thing in there.
Look, okay.
I forgot her name.
Look, my next
he's like it's Nikki and Bella or whatever the hell.
My next sister-in-law gotta be rich, okay? I need to be spoiled too. Trickle down economics. What's that? Reaganomics, okay? We need some trickle down over here. No, like honestly, but that's wow. Dates and I don't know if I've ever remembered. I feel like that would be just my luck. Like if you find out he's like a famous basketball star or whatever.
You know, basketball is easier because they're tall. But I feel like with football, you'd be like, it could just be a nigga who's working AT&T. You know, they're like
yeah. Football, you never know. They cover their faces.
You know, it's definitely not no nigga that work at freaking Sprint or something because they always Dominican.
Then that would be baseball.
Baseball, he might be a baseball.
You know what?
No,
baseball are the richest.
Yes.
Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I didn't know he was so.
I wouldn't know at all.
I think one of my coworkers might make a lot of money in the future because he got a rookie card signed by one of the baseball players, and he said that he was like,
it's rare.
Like he will be up and coming, and he's like he plays for the Yankees or something like that. I don't know who it was, but he came to stay at our hotel. He's like, "Do you know who that is?" I'm like, "No, some Spanish guy." Because like literally, that's all I like. I don't know. He's like, blah, blah, blah. He plays for the Yankees, blah, blah. And then he ran to his car and got like he drove home, got his card.
Oh, good for him.
Get it signed. That's some dedication. I mean, I would do the same too if I had to. Like if I had an anti-CD and right home. Yeah. But wow, anything else? Anything else? Should we end it off with? Give us some straight male advice.
Like what? I mean,
on dating. On what are biggest pet peeves that you have?
Yes. What is like red flags?
Yes.
You already said the car thing.
The car.
You said the toe thing.
Stuff. Toes, yes, of course. Definitely, like you gotta get your nails and toes done. Mm-hmm. Dress. Wait. How you dress?
I actually do have some. Let me bring back my trauma real quick.
What?
Hold up some trauma. Why do men always, instead of telling a person like, oh, I don't like, I'm not feeling it or whatever, they just like, I don't know. I don't know how to word this.
I'm trying to see what you're gonna say.
Because you know how when you're like talking with somebody and it's like going good and it's fine, but then like things just like fizzle out, but they don't tell you, and then or you
should know the answer to this. The queen
shut up. Look. No, shit's good. But then it's just like, oh, then trying to see. Like I don't know. You ask them like what like. Why do you guys always switch up? So you guys text good morning every time, then all of a sudden one day you're just now texting good morning.
I try not to do that no more.
You don't text good morning at all?
I mean,
you don't even set expectations.
Exactly, because that way like I could build it up.
Yeah.
But I used to like, because there's times when you in the beginning of a relationship, when you like, oh, lovey-dovey, whatever, and then 8 months go by or a year go by and you're not, and it's not like that no more, and you expect to be that, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, it gets weird. So I'd rather just start off just like slow, not just do too much.
Why do you feel like men cheat?
Why do females cheat?
Why do men cheat? So yeah, why do men cheat?
Okay. I think there's a lot of things that go into play with this, I think. I can't speak for all guys. I do feel like if you are ready for a relationship, though, if you want to be in one, you have to get your mind ready for that. You have to be in a specific state of mind. I don't think a lot of guys are ready or even in that state of mind before they even get in there in a relationship, or even when they're married.
How do you tell a girl that you're not interested in her anymore, or do you even tell her, or do you just like let it? They don't.
But I do want to add though, males are raised different than females. So growing up, you have a lot of
niggas raised to cheat.
No. Growing up as a guy, you could have sex with all these girls, or talk to all these girls, or kiss all these girls. Oh, you're the man.
So you
or even with a dad with his daughter versus a dad with his. Daughters are really raised to be, oh, you have to have a husband. This is how life is supposed to be. You close your legs, you walk a certain way. It's different. With a guy, a father might hear, oh, you have a girlfriend, is no problem. But when the daughter has a boyfriend, it's an issue. All right, I've seen it with multiple different people. I've seen it with our parents. I've seen it with even parents today, I see it all the time. So females are raised up different than males. All right, we treat them different, even emotionally wise. Even females can
Definitely agree
cry.
with that.
Males can't cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is trauma, guys. The fact that he's saying that male can't cry, this and that. You see, that's why this is why a lot of men bring in a lot of trauma into relationships. They never want to learn about themselves. That's why they're
True.
constantly searching for certain things as well, and they don't communicate anything. And then it's blamed as, oh, there's like, oh, there ain't no good girls out there, blah blah blah. You know, but it's like a lot of men create a facade for you to fall in love with or give you an image of what. That's why another thing. You never tell them. If a man asks you what are you looking for, ladies, do not say what you are looking for. Do not describe it. Do not
Why
say
not?
because you know why? They're gonna become it, and then they're gonna drop it down.
I don't even like asking that question. What do you like? What do you?
Or not even like what you're looking for. Like what's your ideal type of like?
I hate that. I hate asking that question because I've seen myself do it before, where I would act like, and I hate that.
You see, you
and I don't want to do that.
You see, we don't crack the code, ladies.
At least he admits it.
But I don't like doing that. I don't like that, and I realize if I want to be for real with somebody, I have to not do that.
All I mean, right? I feel like we do it to an extent. A lot of people, like if a guy's like, "Oh, I'm really into soccer," I'm searching, googling what's a soccer.
I mean, you're gonna do what the person likes. I mean, some part of it is gonna work, but I mean, you don't want to change too much. You want to be yourself, because that's when you have the situations where, like, a year down the line, and y'all two different people, and y'all don't even want to talk about each other. Y'all don't want to talk about things, and y'all just disconnected at that point.
So wait, how do you let it off when you're no longer interested in a girl? Like, say you went on a couple dates. What do? You just ghost them?
I've done that. Yes, I've done. I'm not the perfect person to ask. I've done some bad stuff. I've done some bad stuff myself. All right, I've ghosted. I've done a lot of ghosting.
I feel like if people say they haven't ghosted, I'm like, I don't believe you.
Nah, I've done a lot of ghosting, man.
It happens.
It's like.
Sometimes I don't ghost. Well, forget that lie.
You couldn't even. No, yeah.
But I feel like I give you the hint.
I'll ghost. Sometimes I just straight up tell. I mean, if I feel like we've been talking long enough, and I'm like, damn, I need to give you a read. I sit down. We talk.
Sit down and talk. Ugh,
no, I mean, like, it depends. Like, if we're in a relationship or something, I mean, we're gonna have to really talk.
True. No, I'm thinking it's like date number 10 is like,
no.
I gotta sit down with you. We gotta.
But I've done a lot of ghosting where I don't know. I feel bad about.
Feel bad? I never feel bad.
I felt bad about one person because I'm like, damn, that was a good person, and she was good. I messed that up, but that was only one. The rest is like.
Do you feel like you'll ever get to the point where you can introduce another girl to your family?
This is
you get personal, but yes, I do.
She's just like,
I think so, but I gotta find a regular one.
I don't think introducing a guy to the family sounds like the worst experience.
It is. Like he was. Just
I think it got different. It's different now, though. It's different now, though.
It sounds like the worst experience. That's why I'm like, I don't want to go through that.
It is different now.
Like, I even think wedding day. Like, imagine having to kiss the man in front of your family.
That's not that big of a deal.
I mean, by that point, you know the family. They know each other. You should know each other by that.
I wouldn't even feel comfortable with my parents kissing in front of me. I don't think I ever seen my parents kiss in front of me.
Well,
we don't want to talk about that. You never did? Ugh. I've seen.
Well, I was in the room when they did it. But no. I don't.
But that's not a good thing. That's not normal. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
not kissing. Yeah.
My parents are like that too.
I've seen them like kiss like once in a while, like at a party or something, like joking. But like I've never seen them just like come inside the house and like kiss or whatever.
No,
like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I have.
But they're also not together now, so it makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. I don't think he was even into her really. I think that was another situation.
We're not gonna unpack this on the podcast. That would be cut. We're not trying to have it. So, okay, anyways, guys. Anyway, thank you. Try not to ghost people. Anyway,
maybe
this has been a great episode. Make sure you check out CarlJosephArt. His link and information will be down below. Don't forget to follow the InstaHo on Instagram and follow Ash Ketch and Leah the Pisces on Instagram, guys. Episode 10, milestone, double digits. We're getting in the double digits, baby. I'm telling you, Netflix special coming soon. Joe Rogan, who?
Honestly, COVID's gonna take him out, maybe.
We didn't see that, but we're ready to go, guys. And see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.